reason why I'm talking to get this is about Fukushima. I live in the UK. Today, well, I come in, been out most of the afternoon, and I got home about 5 o'clock. I've downloaded some to the internet. Well, that takes a few hours. But I got in, and then it happened that I put the news on, and just before the news come on, the BBC are promoting this programme for Japan and how they live, the way of life, their way of life. You know, the BBC is, promoting this as if nothing has happened, you know. So, the likes of these travel companies, people will watch the programme, it'll look all nice, There's how many, you see the point I'm trying to make, Fukushima could be anywhere, The people are going to Tokyo. Fukushima could be anywhere in the world. They don't know where Fukushima is, majority of people. I mean, say, the only reason I know where Fukushima is because of, but I wouldn't have known unless I was told it, and so the majority of people are unaware where Fukushima is. I mean, to say, I was talking to, I was talking to a woman, about 18 months ago, and I said, I live in Stourbridge, and she says, where's Stourbridge? I said, it's in the Midlands, in Worcestershire. And she said, I never knew that, she said. Never heard of it before. I said, well, Stourbridge is like a bridge. It used to be a bridge across the river, like would have been in olden days. That's why it was called Stourbridge, bridge across the river. Whereas, you might have had to go miles around, whereas the old Roman roads run through places like, Stourbridge. Consequently, there was a bridge there. Everybody knew there goes a bridge. It's like Bridge North and this, that and the other. Well, there was bridges across the river. Bridge North, which says it's going north. The bridge to the north and, area of England. So you'd make the Bridge North, like Stourbridge. But anyway, getting back to the point I'm trying to make, that these people that go to Tokyo, like on a holiday, which like the BBC is promoting as being a good place to go to, it's going to look like as if it's out of this world, like, And I mean, say, I've seen programs on Japan, and they're ever so nice, like in spring they have lovely shows of flowers and this, that and the other, but they don't show all the deformities and this, that and the other of, but, generally speaking, that, people are oblivious of Fukushima. They haven't got a clue where Fukushima is. Fukushima could be in, anywhere, in Indonesia or anything like that. They haven't got a clue. Like we know, like Fukushima's in Japan, but a lot of people wouldn't. So I think I should be putting in future Fukushima, Japan. 200 miles from Tokyo. Because people should know, and I think that's why they don't know, the majority. They look at things and they think, well, where the hell's Fukushima? Well, I don't know. I've got a clue. But I think, I think that would, you know, but I mean, say there are places in England I've never heard of, and I've lived here all my life and travelled quite a bit in England. But, I'd never heard of Stourbridge, like going back to say 30 years, never heard of Stourbridge, never heard of it, never been near it, you know. But it was only the fact that my sister came and lived here, I didn't know where Stourbridge was. I mean, say there's people that live in, that's never been out of the Midlands, never been out of the Midlands. There's some people that live in the Midlands of UK that have never been to the countryside and see cows or sheep and things like that, It's a strange old world, but anyway, if you, like Fukushima is, well, it's the end, isn't it? The end. The end of life as we know it. Because it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. And not a lot of people know about it. They haven't got a clue. They've never heard of Fukushima. Where's Fukushima? It says on all these adverts on the YouTube, Fukushima. They haven't got a clue where Fukushima is. Should be Japan, Fukushima. Deadliest, fuck up. Just beggars belief. But yes, I think that's the crux of the matter, is that a lot of people don't put two and two together and say, oh, Fukushima is that place in Japan. They haven't got a clue, you see. Fukushima is a place. I haven't got a clue where it is. That's what they say. It's only 200 miles from Tokyo. And people in Tokyo and this, that and the other. I mean, I said on one of my vlogs that, that people in Japan don't give a toss. I won't say all of them don't give a toss. I think the majority, if they had their way, they'd be telling everybody, telling the world. And yet, you see, they've been, Japan's not, they say Japan is democratic, but it's not, it's a dictatorship. Japan is a dictatorship. The government dictates to the people, and they're not allowed to talk about Fukushima. It's a jailable offence, so, they can't say anything. It's not free. It's not free, Japan isn't. There's a lot said for democratic. I mean, say we're in England, we're democratic. We can say what we like. Well, to a point, well, no, we can say what we like. As long as it's not, against society, I suppose, But I think people in that's, putting these vlogs on or blogs or whatever should say Japan, Fukushima, Fukushima, Japan, Fukushima, Fukushima, Japan, Fukushima. That's what they should be putting. Fukushima as the name, Japan is the middle, and Fukushima at the end, like emphasising it, that it's in Japan, so people will know, because a lot of people don't know. And I bet you a pound to a penny, there's people actually booking holidays to Japan now in these travel agencies, and the travel agencies do not say anything to them. They do not say a thing to them because they want their money. They want their money, uh, you know, to make money. They don't care about Fukushima, and if they're, like holiday makers come back with leukemia or cancer or whatever, they're not bothered about that as long as they get your money. So take care, and look up. If you're thinking about going to Japan, think again, because all you'll come back with is cancer. And I dose of cancer, you'll probably die. You know, you'll die, you will. You got odds on, die. Because the food's contaminated, all our food's contaminated, and the air's contaminated, everywhere's contaminated from fallout from Fukushima. Anyway, I'm ending now. Bye.